It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Levis. Tucker grabs. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Levis here on first down. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jaden Reed to return this. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule. Brings up 2nd and
5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yellow!
They go with Williams on the counter. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play action, Mahomes. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs finish up their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. From the gun, Levis. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
Now toss it here to Benson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Levis now on first down. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Fights his way through a tackle, and they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On first down, here's Levis. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's Benson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Brought in right side. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up with third and only one.
Let's go, Louie!
Running for the marker with Williams. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Up, like 49! In 18!
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Like 24! In 18!
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Completes downfield to Felton. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 13-point lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow! Argyle 80!
To the air, Mahomes. That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow, yellow!
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds the end round complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow! Argyle 80! Reset!
First down throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it complete to Reed. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they've become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun now for Levis. This is complete. It's Davis. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. All lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go with him, go with him. What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, Riblin, Riblin. Yellow. Hey, 43. Let's go on, 80. What's that?
Here's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Like 13, like 13.
Looking to throw, Levis. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Like 5-4. Odd.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Here's a screen to Benson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Williams now on first and 10. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one's complete right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on first down, bro. Don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
On the tackle. No gain on the play.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Hey, 57.
Kill, turn up.
Don't go, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. The give now to Benson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Benson once more. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Levis here on first down. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Hey, rip lift.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow. My side. Let's go on, Eddie. Here we go. My side.
Mahomes on first and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Come on, like 90.
From the gun, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
454, Mike 54.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Benson with a 1st down and more. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Line, line. Let's go, line, 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Attack, attack. Right side.
The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Oh, they're on it. He's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 49-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Levis to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Mike 0, Mike 0. Touch. 0, down, 49 Rita.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He takes it down to the 33. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one's good to McConkey. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives them first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Chargers.
Like 49. In 18.
Benson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Like 54. Yes.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Like 49. Like 49.
Shotgun now for Levis. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, God, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. Little knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Reed on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 580.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Let's go, 180.
Another throw from Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Go on, 80.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colson and Devo's got it.
I think one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Benson. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. So the Chargers take this one on the road.